I gotta record this because I get this thought often. And it keeps saying to me, while I was hiding in the dark, I did as the Romans. I shared in their darkness. I walked in their darkness. I did as their darkness because my darkness resonated with their darkness. But I never held the darkness as tightly as some of those do. I always looked to the light on everything. I always look to the light. And when you're stumbling in the darkness, there are all these handouts that can make it so much easier to stay in the darkness and live there. Money, fuck yeah, I was abundant. I was abundant in the darkness. I was abundant in the darkness. Y'all wondered why I had these things. It's because I'm programmed to be abundant. I'm programmed to be grateful because we are here for a moment. So I did like the rest of them did, right? So we have that darkness. Everybody can say, hey, you did this and you did that and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? It's because I never got a chance to stand in the light, right? I never had the chance to say, I really don't give a shit what the rest of you think. I'm just going to go stand over here because I can't understand the patriarchy. I can't understand the hierarchy. I can't understand. And you know why I keep saying I can't understand? It's because I won't. Because it's wrong. Because the light is what we reach for. And every time we reach for the light, it reminds us of what all the darkness is. And when you played in that darkness, and you're just like, no, fuck that. Ain't going back there. And then you start to think, because, you know, we're all rooted in faith. Like, I want to see what happened after Jesus was murdered. Let's call it what it is, people. Because you're glorifying killing an individual. You're glorifying killing that person who held the light and the truth. That's what you killed. You killed a man who held light and truth. And then glorified it. And then glorified it. Make that make sense to me. Because Jesus' message was to grab for the light. Grab for the light all the time. And it's such a simple message, traversed by millions. So if we were to grab for the light every time, my dear, what would that mean? That would mean doing what's right every fucking time. And then you wonder why these people, you could have made your situation a whole lot better. Well, dude, if you're doing it the right way, nope, this is where you be if you do it right. This is where you're at. You learned your darkness. You resonated with people in their darkness. And now you're just like, nope, let's rewrite that. I want to know what happened if you never murdered Jesus. I want to know what happens. I want to know what the sequel is. Has anybody written the sequel? Well, could it be that maybe at the end of the Bible, when the new beginning comes, it comes because the sequel was never written? And what if there was a whole bunch of Jesuses? This is just the thought. A whole bunch of Jesuses running around the earth. Just think of this. What if they were running around the earth and nobody murdered them? There's where the sequel comes in. There's where the sequel comes in. And you know what? I can't wait to see it. It's going to be amazing.